an illegal firearm. That's how serious we should treat it. What I'm saying is there needs to be stiffer penalties for those people who import the weapon, who provide the weapons to the killers, who lock the weapons, who use them to intimidate people. There should be the harshest penalties for them. They should start at the highest level. They shouldn't get automatic, bargaining. I am not a believer in the death penalty. But for this, I would make an exception. Anyone found with a gun should start with the death penalty. That's how strongly I feel about it. I see all of you there looking nervous. Anyone found with an illegal weapon, an illegal firearm, that's how serious we should treat it. What I'm saying is there needs to be stiffer penalties for those people who import the weapon, who provide the weapons to the killers, who lock the weapons, who use them to intimidate people. There should be the harshest penalties for them. They should start at the highest level. They shouldn't get automatic, bargaining, plea bargaining. No, those who perpetrate this should face the most severe consequence. And the only way that you should get any reduction in sentencing is if you tell us where the gun come from, how you get it, who sent it come, and as you give us information, so you get a reduction in your sentence. That's what should be. So we are preparing a new Firearms Act. I wish it could be that draconian, but we will do our best to send a signal that we will not tolerate illegal firearms in this country.
Let's run that one more time for everybody who just check in and here we go on. Let's run it one more time from the beginning.
But for this, I would make an exception. Anyone found with a gun should start with the death penalty. That's how strongly I feel about it. I see all of you there looking nervous. Anyone found with an illegal weapon, an illegal firearm, that's how serious we should treat it. What I'm saying is there needs to be stiffer penalties for those people who import the weapon, who provide the weapons to the killers, who lock the weapons, who use them to intimidate people. There should be the harshest penalties for them. They should start at the highest level. They shouldn't get automatic, bargaining, plea bargaining. No, those who perpetrate this should face the most severe consequence. And the only way that you should get any reduction in sentencing is if you tell us where the gun come from, how you get it, who sent it come, and as you give us information, so you get a reduction in your sentence. That's what should be. So we are preparing a new Firearms Act. I wish it could be that draconian, but we will do our best to send a signal that we will not tolerate illegal firearms in this country.
All right, Unstoppable family, blessings. So if I want to see the title, I want to know what the conversation is all about today. All right, so we're going to have this conversation right now. And it's going to be between me and Uno more for ear phone feedback. Because everybody has been reaching out and saying, Unstoppable, aren't you going to tackle this topic? We want to hear the people them feedback on this. All right, so the number 876-420-3368. We're going to have this conversation today. I want to hear what everybody has to say. Do you agree that what the Prime Minister wants, right, this is his personal belief? He's not saying this is what is going to happen, right, but this is what he would like to happen. The Prime Minister say, if it was up to him, right, him would want to see the death penalty for anybody found with an illegal gun in their possession, right? Him not say that will go happen, but him must say that is what he impersonally feel, right? Say, yeah, hear me, anybody we get caught with a gun should pay the price of with their life. You understand? That is how the PM feels, and that is what he's saying. So we're going to be having this conversation today. Welcome to everybody who's here on Facebook and YouTube. I just feel like we need to talk about this a little bit. I want to hear phone feedback on it as well. All right. Now, there is an article right? And before me even get into the article, as a matter of fact, people, you know, you always have somebody who is going to come with an outcry. No matter what the situation is, there's always going to be someone coming with an outcry, right? Because already you have advocates rising up saying no, that should not be happening. But me I gonna get to that in short order. Let's read the article about this first before we even get into what the advocate has to say. And as me say, people, 876-420-3368 is the number you can call in to have this conversation. All right, so the article says, in his address to the Jamaica Labour Party, Prime Minister Andrew Holness, while stating that he has been fundamentally against the death penalty, the Prime Minister indicated that within the context of the country's long-standing serious crime problem, he would be willing to make an exception for gun crimes. In fact, he said persons found in possession of illegal guns should start with the death penalty and be only able to bargain down the severity of their sentences through provision of useful information. Meaning, say, yo, if you can bring a bigger fish, then we will work out something for you. You see me? If you can bring a bigger fish to the table, you understand, where we can say, all right, then we can use that information, yeah, and send somebody bigger than you. Because we don't want the small fries, we want the big fish them, you understand? So here what? Give us some information and we'll work out something for you, is what the Prime Minister is saying. You understand? So he's saying, in fact, he said persons found in possession of illegal guns should start with the death penalty and be only able to bargain down the severity of their sentences through provision of useful information on the sourcing and sources of illegal arms. Which means, say, yo, yeah, if you can't tell me where the gun come from, who provide the gun them, who give you the gun, how it reach to you, is what the PM has said. You understand? Now, he said a new Firearms Act is in the making and the government will be seeking to bring more severity to the punishment by law for illegal possession. Right? Now, people, this is what we're going to be having the conversation on. Do you agree or do you disagree with the PM's feelings? Now, the PM is clearly stating that this is not one of the things that is being bring forward as the new measures, right, for firearms in Jamaica. He's saying that something new is being discussed. They're working on, stiffer, firmer penalties. You understand? He's coming with firmer measures for crimes in Jamaica related to guns, right? And him says something new is coming right around the line. But how do you feel about this? You understand? Now let me get to that article where this advocate is speaking out against the PM and saying, yo, no, you can't come with that, because as me say, you have some people where, boy, me I tell you. Then we cry and say crime is too high in Jamaica, something needs to be done, but as soon as something start to happen, you have somebody will come and cry it down. Now, over the years, we have always heard a lot of people saying, yeah, man, we need the death penalty. Over the years, even me, over the years, we always saying that. You understand? We need the death penalty. Something serious need for go on. And then as soon as the opportunity even arises, where the man never even said that I go on, Him never even say that I go on, Him say that is his personal opinion. That is his personal feelings. You understand? You have somebody who will rise up and say, no, it is inhumane. No, it is wrong. No, that should not happen. Now let's get to the article where this human rights person says, Human Rights Council slams monstrous death penalty suggestions by Holness. Now come on, Unstoppable family. Let's be real. Let's be real here. That's what the headline says, Human Rights Council slams monstrous death penalty suggestions by Holness. So I guess this human rights person no see what going on in Jamaica then. I guess this human rights person in Jamaica no realize what going on. Because this human rights person are activists. Let me give them title. Activists must not realize the rate of crime in Jamaica. Must not realize, say, the criminal them not afraid of nothing at Jamaica. This human rights activists must not realize, say, the murderer them at Jamaica not afraid of prison. And this human rights activists must not realize, say, there is nothing in place right now that these criminals are afraid of. You get what I say? But let's get the first caller on the line. Caller, blessings. What go on?
Blessing, big up yourself.
What go on, Jenna?
Saying, yeah,
turn on the streaming at the background
saying,
for my family. Turn on the streaming at the background.
1 minute. Let me pause it. Saying, yeah. You saw him come and him a call for death penalty. We don't have a problem with that. Saying, want to the thief them when I'm party. Where make them a walk with scotch free. And him not come out and go off at them. Saying, if the head of the stream a criminal and thief, where you think it a go trickle down to? If you make poor people poorer than the ordinary, saying the money where them out take and pump, saying enough to find a way of kill them youth here. Why them don't use the same money, saying and go into the community them and see where them can use social program to see if them can get to the youth them. Andrew Oldest not do that, and him is a university graduate. Where I'm supposed to know economic. Saying if you make people, if you notice from the pandemic, who make the money in a Jamaica? The elite family them. Check all of the community them now. Where you say theme party win in a them. Look on all of the councillor them and the MP them. If you don't see them a set up big business in the community them. You think I create them a try for create job? And I create them a try for create job. Seeing? I welt them a pool. Seeing? The youth them are usually they round the politician them. Seeing? We usually do them dirty work, youth them get smarter. That's why the Klansman gang is like where you sit there and not just the Klansman alone, a whole heap of them. Him need to go after the people that in a theme party in the last 4 years. We are rob up Jamaica money and them stretch it out till them sweep it under the rug.
Alright. My general, I understand what you say. But we not really touch upon that point there, you know. That's another topic where we are touch upon today, you know.
The point where you
hold on. Hear me out.
Yeah.
Don't think me a disregard what you're saying, you know, because me totally understand what you're saying, you know. Right?
Yeah.
However, we are focused on the statement that the PM made, right? About the gun crimes. Yeah. Let's talk about that.
The statement we make with the gun crime, you don't have to use capital murder. Saying for solve gun crime. You don't have to use, saying you catch a man and you make him because them already do it. Them already have plea bargain with the man them. Saying most man sentence are reduced because them are give away other people. 70% of the bad man them right now work with police long time. Saying so for fix gun crime and murder rate in Jamaica, you have to have a superintendent like Renida Adam. Saying we drive fear in a gunman. Saying you notice the commissioner of police saying, oh, you can bring an army man saying for come fight gun crime. Him don't know nothing like that. Him cannot plan strategy or for curve certain things in any community. And for the last 8 years, from Andrew Wallace take over, you see that. Saying, but if you look back pan again, who are dead? ghetto people, ghetto youth.
All right. Here what me I say now, my general. Here what me I say now. See? You say in order to fight gun crime, them need a commissioner like Adams.
Yeah,
Now,
man.
over the years, right? Everybody has been saying, bring back Adams, bring back Adams, bring back Adams. However, right? Adams have a reputation, right? Him have a reputation. Now, the fear we are talking about, if you say driving fear into gunman, is for know say, yo, if a gunman knows say Adams are come for them, then it's, I don't know, bring in and go court trial, a murder, on site. That's what you say Jamaica need. A police officer where go just forward and come for you and know say you are dead on the scene.
In the 80s and late 70s, 90s, you'd have a squad called Acid. Saying? And you'd have in East Kingston, you have a sergeant named Sergeant Aries. In middle of a squad. A man have to run away. Man have to quat when the squad dead. And I can tell you all of them police then by name.
But my general, me understand but listen what me I ask you. Yeah.
The crime rate did go down. If you go back and check, the crime rate did go down. Saying, I tell you that. Of a fact, that's something I know of a fact. Saying, so if you want the murder rate to go down, you have to have a system where implement why the youth them a choose. Saying, to think about gun instead of them think about life. B, if you're around a man, and you see the man a thief, and you say, yo, that big man a thief. Never know say the big man a thief or the big man a hustler, the big man in a certain things. Saying, and where you take a stock. You drive gone a film big house, where you gone? You gone a one little board shack. You think you not go think for make money? You go off for money. Saying because them teach the ghetto youth them for thief. Them teach the ghetto youth them for scam. Saying, them teach the ghetto youth them and divide them for go against them one another. Check down a mate name them. Check down in West Kingston. After Dodo's gone, what start happen? Just look back on it and them weird, Who create Dodo's?
But I want to find out from you what you suggest is a better solution. Give me the answer there.
The better solution, saying, you say anybody with thief the country of Jamaica money, you take away everything where them have and you send them to prison, can you start from the head first? Saying, and you implement, can you know, hey, some die-hearted police today, and some die-hearted superintendent today, when we can call them by name. Saying, if them ever get their green light, to say, yo, clean up or for clean up. Saying, because all of the youth them, where you see get mixed up, you think the police don't know the whole of them. A youth them we have filtered through the system. Saying, ear in, ear out. Saying, no for them youth here, too. No for them youth here, society pitney them. No for them father, society pitney them. You understand? And when a youth realize, say, blow, wow, my father live uptown and them weird, but my mother had a fuck him on the side and them weird there. And he don't care about the pitney. What do you think the pitney can do? Pitney can't come with good sense of humor. Saying, every mother in a Jamaica, where them youth get involved, you think they don't know? You think they not cover it up? Because them hungry be. So the country gone. Saying, so for fight the crime, you have to have a system set up in there for the people them. Saying, unstoppable, like me and you, we are right, We are trying to see if we can find way out to solve it, You see me I say? Yeah, only for blogger like you, I give the government insight what to do. But you might listen to you. No, I listen to you. Nah, listen to none of the man them. We are show him.
All right, before you continue, my family, so we can take another call. Just give me a straight answer. See? When you say a system needs to put in place, right? Give me an idea of what kind of system you refer to. Real quick and short.
A system can in place. Seeing where the police force can come together and say, you know what, this is where we are going to create strategy for every area. Number one, you never talk when you go. Number one, no police we are go on the operation in that squad don't have a phone, so they don't know where you go. They don't know where they might go. Seeing?
All right. Stop right there, my brother. Stop right there, so. All right. Here why I stop you right there, so. You see, you talk about a band-aid solution, brother. We are talking about an overall solution. You see it?
Then overalls, it will end up in an overall solution.
No, because you see, when you refer to a while ago, you see, when you refer, me not mean for cut you, but you see, when you refer to a while ago, you refer to like Zozos and things like them there. We want a general.
No, different from Zozo. Different from Zozo. Jamaica have enough police we can farm, saying a 300-man squad, and that squad is for tackle any community. Saying because most of the youth them them know and been knowing I know say them not been knowing, them been knowing. The next thing you have at least 20 undercover. Saying because police born and grow in a certain area we can use back. But if a police join the force and him not think for clean up in a film area and him know him is a part of the problem or you forget out. Saying because that's most of the reason why him go join the police, because him so we are happening in a film community. Saying so him supposed to need to fix same community. Saying I grew up in a community unstoppable where me know whole heap of police were from my community and not one of them clean up if I even one of the man them where them know so was problem. Saying, and when me and them talk and them tell me say you are part of the problem, that's why we community are like that, because we go join the force we do what we're supposed to do, serve and protect our community. Saying, enough of them in a chat to them. Enough of them in a chat to them because uno should have helped fix the problem. Saying, I can tell you about some home guard within my community. And whole heap of man are afraid.
Alright, me get to you, Sir General. Me I take another call, but more you give me a straight answer, my family.
Yeah.
More you give me a straight answer.
Yeah. The straight answer is, seeing the death sentence are gonna make the crime escalate more. Remember when them did say life sentence for gun? Remember when them say life sentence for gun? We're ending up happening. We have more gun.
Let me ask you this one question.
Security.
Let me ask you this one question, my brother, before me take a next call.
Yeah.
You ever got a prison at the end of your life?
Me go a GP go work.
No.
I'm from me sit
No.
down there.
May I ask you ever got a prison at the end of your life, my brother? Yes or no?
No. But me go there because I want to see what it's like.
Is that somewhere you're the one to be?
No.
You feel like a man will go in a prison. You feel like a man will go in a prison. See?
If a man male with my family, if a man male with my family, him could have got in his pocket, me will go to prison. Come in and hide and hurt him.
Yeah, but there's a difference in how you say family.
No,
you see? No, what you say.
Try to show you say going to prison is a choice you make.
But what you say is a total difference, family. You see, when you're protecting you and yours, is a total difference from a man where make a decision say, yo, me I go there. But listen, family, you still not understand what me I say.
Alright. You see, in foreign, every murder have to investigate. Even if you're a criminal, every murder have to investigate. Everybody have to hold account for even a criminal murder. Unless a police kill him. And you have a thing where go through a system to find out if them kill him unjust. See? All the other country them now talk about death penalty away from the state of California. See, every one of them say no to it, but them still have to fight crime. Them still have to fight gun crimes.
So your stance is that you not agree with the death penalty thing?
No man, there's money where you can hang a dog without you put the rope around him neck, man.
Alright, my family. Big up yourself, me I take our next call. Zine? Bless up
Yeah,
your
no
opinion.
respect here, sir.
Yeah man, family.
Alright.
Alright, caller, talk to me, you're live. What are your take on this thing?
Well, go on and stop over.
Everything good in a brother, talk to me.
Yeah. My stance now on the whole death penalty thing. Saying, you hear me?
Yeah man, go ahead.
Yeah, really and truly, I feel like it should be implemented. See? But me not feel like say, you have to just say, for me catch you with a gun, you go dead. Me feel like it should be stages to it. You know, like how them got a 1st degree, 2nd degree, 3rd degree. If you catch a man with a gun the first time, you can't just say you go put him on a death penalty. Even though I agree with the death penalty. But you just can't say you go straight kill him like that because you catch him with a gun. You have to find out if he use a gun first. You can't say if you did catch him in the act of using a gun, that's something different. But if say you pull down on a man right now and police search him, just a random search and find a machine on him. Can't go to jail.
Alright, before you continue, my family, let me ask you this question. Right now. I'm just say you give me a short answer. We don't want to go back and forth on it. Right now, presently, if a man is caught with an illegal weapon in his possession, what happens to him?
Jail.
So what is different from what you suggest right now?
Right now, we're talking about the death penalty, right?
Yeah, but you're saying that if a man get caught with a gun, there should be stages. So we're already in that position right now where if a man get caught with an illegal gun, him go to jail. So there is no difference now.
What's the plan? How much time him got jail for?
But
is there like a set plan? Maybe I find right now, you get catch with a gun, that's automatically 3 years. No ifs, ands, or about. You can't get any type of lawyer you want to get. You go there in a jail for 3 years. No ifs, ands, or about. So now, is that implemented in Jamaica? If you get catch with a gun, is there a certain amount of time?
I'm quite sure there's a time frame for illegal weapons. I'm quite sure of that. I'm quite sure there's a time frame.
That's the point where we tried. I didn't know if they implemented that stage where it's automatically a 15 years or a 10 years.
I'm quite sure there's an automatic time frame. And based on deals, you probably get and whether you commit offenses before or whatever, all those things should be in place. But you see, the way me I look on it, my general, if a criminal, remember, criminals these days, bold face, a man will look straight in your eye and say, yo, you hear me? Me we kill you just for go to prison, forget. 1, ratings, more street cred. 2, forget the experience, the prison experience. Because you have to remember criminals these days, them not afraid of prison no more, family. You understand? A man know say, yo, him go to prison, him do him time, him come out, him get bigger respect and ratings on the road from people outside. You understand? So, if there is nothing there right now in place, fear man look on it. Alright, let me ask you a question, my brother. Do you want to die? Yes or no? Straight answer.
No man no want dead.
Exactly. Nobody no want for dead. The only man who would have willingly walk into a police shootout and walk into the gunshot while the police fire at him is a suicidal man. Right? Is a madman. You understand what I say? No. A gunman out there, where I go out there and I do him thing. Why you think him run when police come? Because him no want dead. See? Him run when police come because him no want dead. When police and them in a shootout, them shoot back and them run. Them not shoot back and step forward to the police. Them shoot back and run away from the police because them no want for dead. You understand? No. If there is so, I mean, no, most people might have listened and say, but unstoppably you're talking nonsense. What I'm saying, more want to listen to me good. Nobody wants to die. If there is no fear for prison anymore and nobody wants to go behind and nobody fears going behind bars and go spend one couple months or one couple years and then come back out, them are going to continue doing what they are doing. Them no fear that. Them no care about that. You understand? However, if a man knows say, yo, there is a possibility that
me can dead.
Alright, a man go think twice before him do certain things. You understand? Now, will this stop the man who acts on impulse? No, it not gonna stop the man who act on impulse, you know.
Exactly.
It will not stop the man who act on impulse, but it gonna stop a logical thinker who no want to dead. He go say, wait, the man, you know what? This might happen to me.
Stop a premeditated thinker.
Alright. There we go. That's the conversation.
Yeah.
You see what I say?
Yeah, true.
Something needs to be in place that is going to prevent the act before it happens. You understand what I say, my brother? Yeah.
Unstoppable. You know, if them bring back hanging right and on the first part we get hanging, you know, so Jamaica will get good.
Brother, you don't have to tell me that. Me know that. Because as we say, nobody wants to die.
Crime would have dropped.
Yeah.
Crime would have dropped. Yeah, man. Yo, big up yourself, yeah, man. I not take up the whole of the time.
All right, my family. Let's say I will. Big up.
But like I said, nobody know I'm dead. So at the end of the day, everybody will say this and say that. Ask them the same question and they're ready for dead.
Straight. Big up.
Big up yourself.
All right. So people don't understand what I say. Nobody wants to die, you know. Not even the hardest, not even the toughest gunman out there right now. We are kill 20, 30, 40, 50 people. No one for dead. Nobody don't want for dead. See? So, as much as the PM saying this is how he feels, he is not saying that is what. And you see, you have some people who talk on their personal feelings about the Prime Minister. You see, we now have a personal feelings conversation. See, you may not like the PM. That is not the conversation. We are having a conversation based on what we see go on in our country. This is not whether you like the Prime Minister or you don't like the Prime Minister. Put that aside, right? Let's talk about the crime situation and what should and what could be done about it. Now, can capital punishment come back? I doubt it, because you have too much activists and this and that. We are going to fight it down. But the Prime Minister said if it was up to him, is what he said. Carla, talk to you live. All right, we lose the caller. The caller, you're live. Talk to it.
Yo, what going on?
What going on, brother?
Not there, man. Long time not here, man.
Yeah, man. Blessings.
Yeah, man. You know, so I don't really get a full thing on the what the Prime Minister say.
Well, what he must say is, he must say, if it was up to him, anybody caught with an illegal firearm in them possession would get the capital punishment. See, he would get the death penalty if it was up to him. He never say that I go on, you know. Him say there is new strategies, you know, being discussed right now to come soon and very soon, but that is not one of them. He make it very clear. But he must say if it was up to him, that is what he would have do. Now, me I try to get the feedback from the viewers, how them feel about that. Is that something that them agree with or disagree with it? So how you feel?
Yeah, all right. How me feel about it? I love it, but me think what they should do is give like say 25 years. I said 25 years to life. Give them some harsh penalty if you catch them with a gun. Then if you investigate and the gun kill someone, then you give them the death. You broke them neck. That's how me think about it. But we need to come up with the gun, with some gun laws where anybody even ship the gun to the country, you extradite them, try them out there, and give them some harsh penalty. That's what it needs. You can't just sit down and gun keep on come in, and when you catch a man them, you slap them on the wrist and give them, based upon where them have out there from 19 or long. You pay $100 fine and you're gone again. You're going to take up our next gun again. You're going to farm our next girl. No. Give these people some harsh penalty. This is what is mashing up the country. So that's what, that are my little 2 cents.
All right, so I say give them longer years if them get caught with an illegal gun.
Years.
All right.
If you can't play illegal gun.
All right. Let me ask you a question now, my general. See?
Yeah.
Me ask this to the previous caller where they dep on the phone line. You have some people right now when no want to go to prison. And then you have some people who say, yo, you hear me? Maybe rather go to prison if you go get the experience and come back out and get me street cred. If a man go to prison for 20 years, seeing? You don't feel like there's a possibility he can come back out, and because him go to prison and come back out, him have him ratings out there, him have him little cronies out there, we rate him and respect him come back out and come turn done for that. How you feel? You don't feel that can happen? Because him go to prison for 20 years. Remember, you know, man, we did we rate him to the T, you know. Him come back out and him get done ship.
Yeah, yes, that can happen. But based upon what them people are called, what them call done, me think if I'm put it for instance, you're there in your community and you are doing something good, people should not put a thing on you and say done. That we're there. Unless they find out say, boy, yeah, he's a criminal organization you are deal with. Put this here in your community and someone respect you, boy. You have the little funds where you can help them do certain thing, you know. We're not talking about criminal organization. Some little normal way you go to work and you
me know, but you see, you touch upon something totally different than what me ask you.
No, man. Based on what me get to the part where you say. But if you find out say them do a criminal act, and them go to prison for 20 years and come back and do criminal act. No, you catch them, you investigate them, carry them before the court of law, man, and then you lock them up for life now. For when you let them out for the first time, you make sure so then they're on 5 years born over. So if you do anything before that time, they are go to prison for life. These are the law they must set up out of Jamaica.
All right. Next question, my family, before me take another call. Next question to you.
Yes.
See?
Yes.
To a man, or to a person, I should say, whose loved one was viciously gunned down by a criminal. See? Innocently gunned down by a criminal.
Yes.
If you was in that man's position right now where a loved one for you was gunned down by a gunman, would you be saying these very same words right now?
Well, to tell you, I don't know if I would say it. For sometimes you don't know what you will do when someone hurt your loved one. But me always say, if someone hurt my loved one, man, me catch man drinking blood.
But you see a while ago, prove a point to in a family. What you say a while ago, answer my question without you even answering my question, you know. You say you don't know if you would have wanted that. But at the same time, you say you would have make sure you say you would have eliminate that person there. So without answering my question, you tell me say you would have want the worst if it happened to that criminal. You understand? You see, we have to look upon this thing seriously. At the rate in which crime is right now in Jamaica, where these youths not care about nobody. Them not care about nobody. Them just walk around and shoot innocent people, kill innocent young baby, kill old grandmother, grandfather. Them not care. Woman and pitney, them not care. We have to look on it that way right now. You see, what the PM is saying, what the PM is saying is, you hear me? We reach a point right now where if you get caught with an illegal gun in your possession, you made that decision to have that illegal gun in your possession. Wrong or right?
You're right.
Because if me come to you, my family, and me give you a gun, remember, you know, if me come and hand you a gun, right? Even if you are the type of person who say, boy, you hear me? Me no want no gun, you know, me not mix in a gun violence and you know. And then me as a criminal walk up to you and say, yo, my general, here, hold on pan this. And you, knowing better, take that gun. Knowing you're not supposed to have it, knowing it was given to you by a criminal, knowing the gun is a possibility, there's a possibility that it is illegal. You made that decision. And the next thing I'm going to point out too is that if the law pass that if you are caught with an illegal firearm in your possession, it's the death penalty, and you know that and still take an illegal gun, what you feel if it happen to you? Let's be real.
No, man, then you have to go down. You have to go down.
Then that's the point, my family. That's the point, you know.
Go down. Yeah. I want one thing before we go on to answer. You know, say, when I'm there in a Portmore, you know, I do a business at Portmore, you know, and this guy come to me, you know, with a gun, you know. 2 times somebody come to me with gun, you know. And one of them said to me, say, yo, you need to have this, to protect your business. Hold on, pan, man. No, me not touch it. No, me not touch it. Me no want an illegal gun. Me not touch it. Me not put me hand pan it. No, you to that so boom it and take it.
Right.
You understand? Me say the next one come again and shine piece of chrome and give me say, yo, keep this man. Oh, me? That's one of my classmates too. One of my classmates come from Clarendon. Come at Portmore. He mean I do some security work now at the bus garage. And he have a illegal piece and my car come give me say, yo, hold on, pan this my business here do, Oh, me not touch you, me know the consequence here. So why these little youth can't understand say, boy, this is wrong and don't take it up.
All right.
What's wrong with them? So that's why I kind of agree. Yo, me never see nothing. Me never see nothing what me agree with most with the Prime Minister I say. Although me not too interested in them for all of them are some criminal, but I really me love what him say.
All right, my family. Big up yourself, Zane. Bless up.
Yeah, man. Bless up yourself, man. Give that.
All right. Now, Kevin Small, big up yourself. Kevin Small says, what about the person who makes a mistake? Kevin, let me ask you a question, Kevin. Let me ask you a question. Carla, hold on for me a second. Let me ask Kevin that question. Yeah. Kevin Small, big up yourself, see it? Says, what about the man who makes a mistake? Should he be killed as well? Kevin Small, let me ask you this again. If me come to you with an illegal firearm and you knowing within yourself say you're not supposed to have an illegal gun, and me give you the gun and you take it knowing you're not supposed to have it, knowing that the death penalty is what you could possibly get for it, would that be a mistake on your part, Kevin Small? More you answer that for me, please and thank you, sir. Would that be a mistake you made knowing you're not supposed to have an illegal gun in your possession and you take it from somebody who is giving it to you? Kevin, would I love if you answer that for me, my general. Carla, talk to me, you're live.
Yeah, man.
Go ahead, family, we can hear you.
You can hear me? Yeah, I believe in a death penalty if you're caught with an illegal gun. I believe it. Plus, if he lives with anybody and they know that he's a gunman, lock up everybody. Send a message. These gunmen need a strong message. They need it. They need to shake in them boots if they know they're going to commit a crime. Them think, I'm not going to do it because I'm going to get caught. And when I get caught, this is the penalty. So I believe in it. Because so some of these murderers, people know what they're doing. Their mother know. Their girlfriend know. In the house. And sometimes is the mother or the girlfriend who wash the clothes. You see? So I believe, saying if I was like Andrew, I would not give it a thought. I'd carry it through. Because these men, because they have good liars, and they get expensive liars, and my heap taxpayers' money from them finding with a gun, give them the death penalty, and all those who are associated with them. Let them tell you who them live with, what the name of them mother have, daddy or girlfriend. Get address from them, I go for them, go pick them up, lock them down.
Well, we wouldn't put it to that extent still, my general. If you get caught with a gun, we wouldn't really say lock up the family members and girlfriends unless they were all together when the gun was found. Then that's a different thing, right? But if you say if you catch unstopper with a gun on the road, go for my mother and my sister, we wouldn't really put it to that. That kind of drastic.
That's all.
Yeah, that's kind of drastic.
Yeah, these are what I believe, friend. You have to let these.
We are here now. Go ahead, family.
Yeah, man. This is what I'm still saying, right? Is that these guys catch free.
Mm-hmm.
Them know what them doing is wrong, but have a murderous intention.
Mm-hmm.
And so you have to deal with them upon their intentions.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That's what the law is for, you know. The law is to deal with you.
Right.
But I believe that because they know them have good liars, very expensive liars, and can't get away.
Mm-hmm.
So that ignite them to do what they want to do.
Right.
I will say the parents get the parents because the thing about it, some of these are accomplices.
Yeah, but
They
if
know
they are aware and it can be proven, yeah, that's different. But if you say just go for them,
Investigate it.
you know, that's what I say. That's kind of pushing it too far. You know, if they are caught, you know, the same time as the criminal, and it can be proven that, you know, they are in league with Wagwan, then that's different. All right, big up yourself, my family. Let me take another call. All right.
Yes, okay, good.
Much love. All right, so let me look back for Allison's comment. Allison said, where is it? I'm gonna find back Allison comment. Can me see a comment where me they don't have to acknowledge? Let me see if I can find it back. Allison. Now where gone? Need to find back Allison comment, you know. Me see it, you know. Need to find back Allison comment. I need to find it back and I want to address that. Channel star. Where it gone? Anyway, I miss Allison comment. After 20 years, okay. Miss Allison comment. I didn't want to address Allison comment, you know. Okay, there it is. Allison says, what if someone hides a gun on your property? Death penalty for that too. The Prime Minister didn't say property. The Prime Minister said in your possession. Specific words used. Hold on the caller. Hold on there. The Prime Minister didn't say property, Allison. The Prime Minister said in your possession. If anyone is caught with a gun in their possession, meaning on their person, right? Obviously, if a gun is found, yeah, it have to be investigated. You understand me? I say, caller, talk to me. You're live.
Yeah, big boss. But they are just a check in.
Your audio low, though, family. We not hear you too clear.
You hear me?
Your audio low. And I know my end. I hear end.
No, man, I can't my head, man. I short, man.
I hear end, man. I know my end. Your audio low. Try again. Hang up and try again, my family. See it?
Alright.
Yeah, brother. Alright, caller, you're live. Talk to me. Turn down the streaming at the background, family.
Good evening, Unstoppable.
Blessings. Turn down the stream in the background.
I did.
All right.
I agree with the death penalty for real. And what I don't like with us Jamaicans, rules and regulation, we intend not to want to follow. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And people who are disagreeing with this death penalty, I guess they're in denial. They're definitely in denial because Jamaica is like, it's just crime every single day. Something needs to be done.
Mm-hmm.
Death penalty need to be put in place because if you give these criminals 20, 30 years in prison, right? Put all of them in prison for 20. Prison can't hold all of them. Prison can't hold all of these criminals in because of them plenty. The 17-year-old, 15-year-old, 13-year-old. It's a lot. Okay, when these criminals are kill people, them not have no remorse. Them not care. So why not give it to them?
Mm-hmm.
Why not give it back to them? They need to get the death penalty for them because them not have no remorse. Them not have no heart. Them not going to kill people. 70-year-old, 50. Come on. Them need to implement it today.
But you see, the thing is, Carla, not everybody is like you. You gotta have the activists them and the people them who, just because of them dislike for the PM, not because them not agree with what the PM say, you know, and this is what a lot of people doing. They're acting on their dislike for the Prime Minister and saying, no, we can't do that. You understand? And that is people, you see, people putting too much of their personal feelings into politics. You understand? You're making a decision based on your like for a politician or your dislike for a politician, and that is where a lot of them are going wrong. You should not be voting or making a decision based on whether you like the person or you not like the person. You should be thinking about the betterment of your country.
And that is dumb. That is dumb with us Jamaican. That is dumb because guess what? You see, even the motto, Jamaica no problem. Trust me, Jamaica full of problem.
Everywhere.
Jamaica full of problem. Yeah, but for a small island, that's what I'm saying. And Jamaicans do not like to follow rules and regulation. Me hear one of your caller it from Renata Adams, right? I may tell you this, Renata Adams was the best thing when fighting crime, right? But guess what? With the Britain 7 killing, we're going with Renata Adams. People say, okay, him kill innocent. But look at it's unstoppable. Analyze the situation, right? If you are going out, if you are going on an operation, right, where you know there's criminals, remember, you know, there was no time for Adams to say, okay, then guess what? 4 gunmen in your and 3 innocent. Him don't know that, but he knows a gunman in there. Because at the end of the day, you know, when you say so, you hit a point when you say, if you know I am a gunman, right, and if I give you a gun, it's your choice to take it, right? Okay, so I'm saying this to say that just like when Adam go for the Britain man them over there, him can't know who and who. Him don't know who and who now fire the gun, but gun in there, don't it? And gunman in there, right? So him not have no time to go check and say, okay, them 3 are innocent. I mean, so that is what they used to put this man aside for say, okay, him killed 7 illegal. And that wasn't true. That wasn't true. Them who have time to go say, okay, then if you know so 4 gunmen in there, okay, you're not a gunman. What are you doing there? What are you doing in there?
All right, Carla, big up yourself. Let me take another call.
Who you are.
Straight. Blessings.
Bless up yourself.
All right, Chit Chat, big up yourself. Chit Chat says death penalty for having a gun. No. If it's linked to killings, then yes. All right, Chit Chat, big up yourself as me say already. Me love see when you jump in at the comment section. And a true man too, big up yourself, a true man. Now, Chit Chat, me may ask you a question. When you have a gun in your hand, in your waist, or you walk around with it, you walk around with it for go pose and take a picture, what is the purpose of having a gun? Chit Chat, I would love if you answer that one there for me. If you have a gun in your waist and walking around with it, is it for posing and taking photographs, or what is the purpose for having a gun? Alright, Chit Chat, me I look for your response right there. Alright, Carla, blessings, what go on your live. Turn on the stream in the background for me there, please. Turn on the stream, family.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, I want to say something to Unstoppable.
Yeah, man, go ahead, family. We'll listen.
Yeah, Unstoppable. It's quite. I understand you want a harsh penalty for people who are caught with a gun, but when you look at the magnitude of gun, the amount of gun, you understand? You have to be more strategic because you're gonna kill off all of the young man them. And in what I'm saying is that a lot of young men got caught in these criminal network. They didn't meant for it to happen, but peer pressure, and then when they get in, then it's like they can't just walk out of it like that. You understand? So if we're going to address that, you have to think about, all right, say I get caught with a gun, and based on where I come from, you understand, I have to keep the gun because it's either me keep the gun or me go face some some harsh penalty from the boss. You understand? Now, if me can prove, say boy, it's the boss, give it to me, you know, and they can't find a way to deal with the boss, then you can't deal with the boss and the person who work with the boss the same. Because a lot of time we do stuff that we would want to walk away from.
Let me ask you a
because
question,
of
my
peer
general.
pressure.
Let me ask you a
All right,
question.
my general.
Let me ask you a question. See?
Good.
I don't know you personally, but me and you talk before. See?
Yeah.
Now, are you from a garrison community? Is that where you're born and raised and grew up, and you come from a garrison community?
I've lived there. Not necessarily come, but I've moved into Garrison community and left Garrison community.
All right. The reason why I ask you that is based on something where you say when you come to the boss giving you the gun and you have to take it based on where you live, right? My general, me can tell you straight up for a fact that is not factual. See?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on, bro. Hold on, bro. I'm telling you that it's factual, bro.
You're saying based on where you live.
Listen, based on where your community.
Based on your community. Wait, hold on, let me make sure I understand. Let me make sure I understand, because I don't want to get you wrong. Are you saying that based on your community, where you come from, if a Dan give you a gun, you have to take it? Is that what you're saying? I just want to understand.
Yep. A lot of times that's what happened. For example, let me give you an example, right? Me in a garrison community where a certain man want a particular female, you understand? And the man send for her, you understand? And she refuse, you understand? And brother, what you think they did? They take her out.
My general, that is a different situation from what we are talking about.
I understand. I'm just breaking it down.
Me understand what you say a while ago. You see what you say a while ago. You see what you say a while ago is something that can happen and has happened. But when it comes to a man giving you a gun, right, based on where you live, you have to take it. My general, I have to disagree on that part, my family.
Depends. No, that's what I'm trying to explain to you, Unstoppable. That it depends. It's not everybody's circumstances is the same. You understand? You may in a position where you can refuse it and all is all is well for you. That's not the situation for everyone.
So you're saying like any garrison community
capability of sending for 1 second, not every. I'm just breaking it down. That some just like in some community where a man can send for a female and a female have to turn up. It's the same way him can send for a young man and a young man is either him run away or him turn up. One of the two. Because a lot of these young men are fatherless because their father been killed. So there are different circumstances that we have to take into consideration. Sometimes the man will send for him. You understand?
All right. Let me tell you how I know it to be, my family. See?
All right.
Let me tell you how I know it to be. See, you may have one concept of how this thing works, and I may have my own, right? In a garrison community, right? The community itself and what happens in the community not determine whether you become a gunman or not. No. My opinion, right? That's just my opinion.
Okay.
The community and how violent the community is does not determine whether you become a gunman or not. What determines whether you become a gunman is you and your choices. See it? Now, let me break it down for you again, my family. You see, a Dan can recruit you as a young youth in the community, yes. See it? A Dan can have you powering around him and flex with him and all of that. But my family, the Dan will not force a gun upon you and say, yo, go do this, go do that, go do this, go do that. Right?
No,
hear me out now. Let me finish now. Hear me out now. I understand what you are saying. I know why you get me wrong like me not understand what you are saying. I do understand what you're saying. But it boils down to the decision that you make in the end as a youth, my family. If you decide to get recruited, seeing by a Dan, and you decide, say, yo, yeah, go do that what you're being influenced to do, that boils down to you making a decision, my family. Seeing?
All right, unstoppable.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, let me share my experience with you.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Because one sometimes I have to talk from my experience.
Mm-hmm.
So, for more information, so let me tell you. I'm man of 40s.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? You understand? I've been there. Warwick Hill, you name it.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? And in real life, sometimes when they come for you, if you don't have the support behind you, brother, you have to run away, or they're going to take you out. You understand? So if you don't have that support where you can pick up yourself and run and say, boy, may I left the job there, may I go reside somewhere else, brother, they take you out. I'm telling you. So just like just at one point, you know what I have to do to stay out a criminal activity? I run go to church. When the man them a pressure, you have to run go to church, and when a man feel like say, lower the man, I see the man up to something else. Brother, may I tell you,
my family, you know, so you just proved my point a while ago. You know, you just proved my point a while ago, right?
And I'm give one more example. But it's not every young man gonna do what I do. But I'm gonna share this with you.
My family, you literally just proved my point a while ago. And to the people in the comment section, hold on, my family, hold on. To the people in the comment section, we're saying, Unstoppable, that's your opinion. I did say that's my opinion. My general, did I not say that's my opinion to you? I did say that, right? But hold on, my family, hold on, let me finish this first before you continue. What you did just now was prove my point. At the end of the day, even though the man them might have pressure you to do certain things, you hear what you say? You made the decision to go to church, and then the man them say, you're not involved in a certain thing, so them leave you alone. So it proved my point when I said it's still left to your decision. Nobody forced you to hold the gun and go do nothing.
Good. Watch out. Unstoppable. Watch out. Let me give you one instance, right? After I went to church, listen this, after I went to church, I was home one Sunday, right? And when I'm home preparing my dinner, the gate knock. And when I went to the gate, the man them come and the man them said them gun one bullet. And me must put bullets in them gun. You understand? I am one man against them. You understand? So now, what if I didn't have somewhere to run to? What would have happened? So I'm telling you, I've gone through it and I have that experience. So I understand that a lot of young men out there who some of those who are influenced by peers, you understand? They end up doing what they don't want to and would not have done if they weren't being influenced. And if they have the support system, like somebody can reach to them before these men reach to them, of course you wouldn't have so much young men doing the same thing. But I'm telling you, because I have first and experience the same thing, and thank God I have people who I could have reached out to and get advice from. But just think about them guys, them youth who don't have the strong father, the mother, you understand, to point them in the right direction, or somebody in the community that can encourage them. So I'm saying we have to think about it and know, say, the person who is behind it, the big man who behind it, who's pushing this agenda, it has to be a more stiffer penalty for them. Broke for them neck.
All right. If you notice what the PM said, Carla, the PM said, if you see, we have to put fear where fear is, my family. You see, we have to put fear where fear is, right? Now, the PM said, unless you can bring something that is going to help you out in your situation, meaning you have to bring me the man who give you the gun. See it? You have to bring me the man who give you the gun, and then we work out something for you, in which that's only fear. See it? My brother, all right, we not have no father, I don't have no parents where I go guide them down the right path, or somebody in the community where I go lead them down the right path. Me like how you said that. Because everything that you are saying, my family, is proving that when me say it's left to you making a decision, is all it boils down to. And that you prove to me in my family, because listen, the youth when not have nobody to guide him, right? Him still make a decision figure mix with the criminal, right? Wrong or right? Him make a decision, wrong or right? But that's why you answer that for me. Yes or no, my brother?
Yes, he made the decision.
Okay. Now, if he made the decision, right, whether he was coerced into it, whether he was influenced into it, in the end, he made a decision, is what we are look upon. Now, as me said, this is not to pick or choose whether we like or dislike the present Prime Minister. We are talking about the issue at hand, which is crime, right? And this is how a lot of people making them decisions, because I'm looking in the comments and I'm paying attention to the comments. Even though I talk, my eyes glued to the comment section, and I'm seeing a lot of emotional comments where persons are just talking based on how they feel personally about the man, the Prime Minister, right? But we need to look at what the issue is. Crime. We need to look at the fact that there is nothing in place right now to stop crime. Go ahead, my family.
I have a question for you. So you're telling me, the question is, according to the Prime Minister, his suggestion is once they caught with a gun, right? Then it's death penalty, right?
Stick up in for a minute there. Bobby H, big up yourself. Bobby H says, unstoppably, you just prove that you have no idea how garrison communities run. Bobby H, me can tell you something. I born and grew up in a garrison community, right? Me have family who still live in a garrison communities. Me have friends who still live in a garrison communities. Never bust no gun. Never pick up no gun. Yes, them know a gunman. Yes, right? Them talk to gunman. But them still make a decision not for bust gun.
Okay.
Because it boils down to the person. Bobby H, may I respond to? Go ahead, family.
All right. Unstoppable. This is what I'm saying to you, right? All right. According to the Prime Minister, he would propose, right? Death penalty for whoever caught with a gun, right? It's spelled death, right? No, he's the PM. So if I caught with a gun, he would propose death penalty. On the other hand, no. The dad in the community, right? He now see a humble little man going about and decide to recruit that little man, right? And if that little man refrain and try to avoid him, he's proposing that also. So how is he different from the man who in the man in the community? You explain to me how is he different from the man in the community?
All right. Let me explain that to you now. You see the youth where I go about in business and I get up and do a regular 9 to 5, right? And decide I'm going to go to school and do what I want to do. The only way I'm going to get caught up in that is if him start lick head with the people that were already involved in that. No that send come for you and talk about say, yo, you need to come do this family.
No, my brother.
Family, me no know of that. Me no know of that.
No, hold on. I go allow one next caller. I mean, I want to take up the whole of the thing because I enjoy it. I enjoy what I go on. But let me tell you this. Let me tell you this how the garrison run, my brother. You understand? I went to the shop with my money. My work and me went to the shop with my money and me make a purchase. You understand? And the bad man just walk in and say, yo, left the change. See him? And him have him gone. What me have to do? Me have to walk
brother,
in the change.
but you're not, that is not being recruited. That is not being recruited, family. You're talking about something totally different.
No, we're not unstoppable. I'm just making reference as sure you say. When you're in the community, certain things, it then just bring it on you.
But family, that is not you. But that is not. You see, we don't want to argue. We want to have a dialogue. That is not you being recruited. That is you getting robbed by a man or a man body up. Now, if you take the body up and decide, say, here what, me, I got defend myself by getting a gun from a man, I go link with a man when I know have him gun.
No.
That's a decision that you make. It still boils down to you making a decision, family.
Unstoppable. I'm making the point. What I'm trying to make is, I'm telling you that these dons in the community, you understand, they have this waywardness about them. When they want something, they will go at what end to get it. You understand? And because they know that, in other words, that their street cred is up. You understand? They have the street cred because, you know of another person who get killed for disobeying. You understand? That's the street cred they have on you. So you know who don't associate with the gun or in the crime. You understand? You end up a lot of unstoppable.
All right, family. Hear what me I say. Hear what me I say. Hear what me I say before you run out.
Yeah.
See it? What I do agree with you on is that if a man see a girl where he want and he want her, he might go send for her. Things like that I do know of, right? However, and to the people where I say unstoppable telling the man know why my talk say, like I said, I have my own opinion, he has his opinion, right? My opinion stands, his opinion stands. However, what me I say, family, what me I say, my brother, each community probably run different, right? But the Garrison community where me grew up in and know if a youth I do right, hear me out. If a youth I do right, they done himself influence you to continue doing right. See it? If a youth is a youth where go to work, they done himself influence as a youth. Go on to work. If it's a youth where go to school, they done himself make sure say you go to school.
Before you go unstoppable, let me share this with you. Right? You see that my garrison where I come from? Let me tell you how the Dan work. You understand? The Dan, if the Dan no say, if him see your foot and say you have on old shoes, him put on a clocks on your foot. Mark, you know, him put on a clocks on your foot. Him no say you don't have no dinner, he must send a food for you. You understand? And he sent you one thing and another. And when him call you, you better show up. You understand? This is how they work on people. They know that you're vulnerable. You understand? They see, they observe. You understand? That is why they can, when the money low, them can come to the man who them know say always at work and say send this. And you better send it because, mark you, tomorrow morning when you wake up 3:30 to go to work, you have to go past 5 gunmen going down to pick your staff bus or get into your car. So you have to choose. You understand? They know how much you're vulnerable and they work on that. They're not going to take up her shoes and give a man we have 7 clocks. He might give a barefoot youth. And them know say, the Christmas I come, a man clothes not change. They might put in a one good suit. And the you them fall for that.
But
because,
family, it still boils down to you making a decision. Family, me only when you get my point, you know. It still boils down to you making a decision. If me send clocks come give you and say put on clocks, youth. No, you made the decision to take the clocks. Big up yourself, my family. Big up yourself. Big up yourself, my brother. That's the other little bit. See, more everybody understand what me are saying, no people. It boils down to a decision that you make in the end, right? Could I have been a criminal? Of course. Could I have been one who go around and shoot and murder people? Of course. Could I have been one who take a gun from a Dan? Of course. But it boils down to you making the decision where you want to do it with your life in the end. That is what I am saying, right? Now to the person we're saying unstoppable, we're talking facts, we not talk opinion. We are talking facts. I am talking facts. I am talking about the fact that I know what a Garrison community life is like because me live it. Seeing? That is facts. Carla, you're live. Talk to it.
Yes, unstoppable. Yo, When the Prime Minister are bringing the law where them say they catch a man with a
No,
legal gun about
if never
a
said
death
that I go come
penalty.
in still, you know. If never said that I go come in.
So
Him say if it was up to him.
So why not come up with it, man? Come up with it. Cause people scared of Jamaica, you know, man.
Well, he must say if it was up to him, he would have do that still. But you know that's not really up to him alone to make that decision there still. You see it?
But them need to come up with some things where people them can feel free certain part of Jamaica, man. Too much gun thing, man. Look good for Jamaica cause enough people in a foreign they say they not come back to Jamaica cause if they come to Jamaica they may get killed by gun. I mean if you do something about it, man.
Yeah.
I think the government I think Jamaica, if they want Jamaica to come back to, them need to come up with the death penalty if they catch a man with a gun. Cause I don't know why people in Jamaica would have want a gun. And they know say if police catch them or police know say they have it, they would have lose them life. So why they don't want gun?
No, well, here what? Let me put it that way, yeah. If a man want a gun, nothing wrong with a man wanting a gun in a family. If you want a gun, get it the legal way. See it? You see, the problem is not a man having a gun, you know. The problem is a man having an illegal gun, right? If you want to have a gun, go and get it the legal way. Make the authorities know say you have it, so you know say you have to go through the proper channels and do what is right. You're not going to just go around and shoot people and kill people.
But the reason why someone killing a gun in Jamaica say and gun let loose a man all. Cause you know say if police catch you with a gun in Jamaica, you have money, you pay a policeman and you gone. You're gone. So policeman they have all gun out there where nobody know about.
Yeah,
so
and them forget the death penalty too. Real talk. Me nah put my mouth a ground and say that. Them forget the death penalty too. Yeah. If the gun where Unstoppable get caught with, right? And them say, as the PM say, work out something for me. In order to save your life, you have to give me some information. I mean, say, yeah, well, you know, say a sergeant such and such, or a constable such and such, give me that gun here. Him forget the death penalty too.
But to me say Jamaica run, say you are Jamaica, you know a policeman, I am a virgin, and you want a gun. You can't give him money and you get a gun from police. So government need to clear up the Babylon them, policeman them.
All of them.
Policeman them, you know.
You see, but see, me general, that is why, you see, we now understand what the PM say, you know. We now understand what the PM say. The PM said the source is why I'm saying, you know. The source. Right? So when you catch the small fry need to lead them to the source of the guns.
But I policeman them at Jamaica, policeman them mash up Jamaica, you know. Cause policeman we have all 5 car and none of them no license, and then we go give all a man for drive, and I tell him man say, yo, you say if you walk up in a roadblock star, just call me name and you gone through. So all them system it's hard for Jamaica come back. I think people just have to just live with the system or run out there, man.
Alright, my family. Big up yourself, blessings, see?
Alright, big up yourself, yeah.
Carla, you're live in a Tartaway.
Yes, Unstoppable.
Yeah, man. Turn on the streaming at the background for me, yeah? Yeah.
Yeah, man. The fucking out there. I mean, writing something, but it should be a minimum of 10 years automatically because it's an illegal gun. Because the illegal gun is coming in left, right, and center through the border all about. And there's no deterrent. So you must automatically, you don't have to go kill somebody. Then get 10 years first time. The second time, you get a life sentence. They have to come forward with something, as he said, and they still have to do a 10-year sentence. If they have them in a prison and feed them, me hear what next guy name? Therapy say that the people in a prison, the family to feed them because they get him proceed out of it when the people them was doing the bad. So in writing a lesson, and instead of having them in a prison, you could have them on the road. I go help fix the road and do the road work, go pick up the garbage, clean up Jamaica. But they go chop push. You have 10 security, get 100 man, and you have 10 armed security behind them. Chain gang. Just like America. America still have chain gang going on. I'm in America. I've driven out almost all of American states. I only have 10 states left to go through. And when you go and you see someone state them, down south you see them panic, now the chain gang are clean up the roadside. Why you have these big healthy strong man there in a prison and do nothing?
Yeah, what point?
In a prison and farm and food. To benefit the community back with them smash up. Because they killing young people, kids and family mashing up their life. And when the people them have boast up on this and that and say what, them have walk around boasts and like say they go prison and come out like it's something.
Exactly.
No, they have them on roadside in a bright color clothes and they are prisoner. So when the people, the kids them pass and I said, I don't want to see that. I want to be that like when I grow up. Oh, I'm a bad man. He's a good person. You have to put fear in the mind so that me don't want to no bad man because this is the outcome of a be. The glamorizing criminal. The glamorizing criminal. Earlier me here when I call in the lady about when they killing the 7 people them down on Clarendon.
Adams.
Adam are big to be the police council
commissioner.
They refuse to be him because why? Politics tribal. Adam would have struck fear back in the criminal. Back when I grew up as a little boy, from in the 80s and early 90s. And when you come in the early 2000s, you hear about Adam. No boy want to my ear and they want to no bad man because they're afraid Adam come to him and his squad. Because Adam now go come take me himself. Adam go beat him and start him.
But my family, let me ask you a question. A while. Based on what you said a while ago. No man in the area now go on do what? Just repeat that for me. No man.
Adam and his squad come for them.
Them now go on go in a badness, right? That's what you said a while ago, right? And that boils down to a decision, right? Me just want to emphasize that, to the people them.
Because you don't have so much fear I go through them. That is the problem.
All right.
I have to have some deterrent. And it might come about in life. Life now go do nothing to them. Everybody just go inside and everything is easy. You have to do 10 years in a prison. And while you're in prison, you go do hard work. Them plant a plant because Jamaica depends on too much foreign food. You have big growing man, you can plant banana man, plant cassava. So they learn to do a farming. When they come out, they will know that this is how hard a farmer has to go. Because when me there in Jamaica, I used to bring market people guys home. Big man, you understand? When I used to bring people early morning, I go there early morning. Oh man, I see 3 young boys come in, man. They mean at the early 20s, One of them abstract. And then I see 2 more over our next side. And so they rob a woman at $3 out of her purse, grab the woman and bust gunshot off of the woman in her ear. So look at her purse, the woman says, she have her ID in her now, Lego. And when you ask her, the woman says, $3, then gone with, I mean, just my ID, me want,
And them could have killed the woman for $3.
For $3. $3, brother. That happened to a crab ground. I don't know if you don't like that. Right near crab ground. For $3. I see the gun you and my brother. When I be there now, I see them walking. I say, I tell them, you want to watch myself now because some when I come in our place. I see them, some tell them. And I watch them. But then I still watch them because you need to sit down easy. And when it all takes place, I find out at $3. I feel a way for the woman. Me give the woman her money. But the woman send the money, I'm going to ID them. You understand? Because I look at they done school, but I don't have nothing to do. So they're going to take up because then they're in the town, so the gang them, the all about I rent them a gun they know, because probably rent the gun them. Because, see I'm saying in England, the bigger man used to rent the younger one and the gun, and the girls in them, Rent them the gun to go do their robbery and do their thing. And right now in England, there's a thing where it's called automatic 5 years. Catch it a gun, automatic 5 years. every bullet in the gun, 1 year. If you have one select in the head, they get 3 years for that. Why the government now follow those suit long time? Them keep on about crime, SOE. SOE don't work. I'm glad the Demon Crawford and them team and they stop it because it's foolishness. It is punishing the good, hard-working citizen in their community. It's not punish the criminal. As the criminal them know say to come and hear advertisement, then Jim speech through the back road.
Yeah, state of emergency is, in my opinion, no work. It's ineffective. You know, that has always been my stance on that. State of emergency is no work. You know, because you only give the criminals a vacation from their community. That's all that is.
Then go into a different community, go mash up. Then go into a different community, go mash up. Portland, Trelawney, St. Mary, St. Thomas, Hanover, Westmoreland. Remember I said, I'm not be a man move from St. James, go Hanover, and Westmoreland go mash it up. And Westmoreland, and the youth them don't listen, they not take it, so they have to go try this something. And I saw it, and so now you see, it's kind of widespread because they don't want to change the law. But we see the government change the law over COVID, so-called Wuhan virus. They change the law over virus so quick. Why they couldn't change the law over said, no, there's too much people killing. Over decades, Jamaica they're at the top 5. Jamaica not drop out of the top 10 in about 25 years. You understand? And I know if I got to wait till next year before that law pass, go back and look how quick them pass the law for COVID. I might have days. And this is more important. This cost more life than COVID. COVID, when I say COVID now happen and it's not real enough. It's costing life, but this is more important than COVID, and yet still they're dragging their feet. They're dragging their feet. Enough garrison youth, as your previous last caller said, in grew up in a garrison, and this will happen. It's all about based on your choice. Majority of them don't have a father. They don't have a structure behind them. They don't have a structure, and the mother is weak because when they reach, once a teenager reach 13, you understand the hormones start to change. You know that when you go through that, you start to see different things and different mentalities are coming. And right there, you need a guidance. You need a father or someone with a structure which you said, this is the right way and this is the wrong way. Because up until then, you just have go through. Everything is kosher. But right now, the government needs to act fast and stop going around. Jamaica is on a believable collapse right now. If whenever people would have firing over the COVID, you notice yourself, Western Union and them most packed place because of the few people who left the island. Come and send back something to the family again. You see that to yourself. I know the government I don't help someone. The kids them left school, there's no job. There's no career because they don't play farmer. They don't play the hard working set of people. Construction is not a job. They don't look for them and promote that in a school. When them in until the last year or two, they meant to go automatically to jump in to go do learn a trade. A trade make you have a better chance in life any day because when you have a trade, you always will have a job and you make work for yourself. You understand? The government must keep on a push. You get how much in subject. How much in you have 10 subjects, 7 subjects, 8 subjects, and don't have a work and stuff for you. How much youth? Boys and girls. They now push science. They now push those things to make who right and want to go to a science, go do science work and learn to do these things can help with humanity. They now push them things there. They might tell you get a subject them, and when you get a subject, what are you gonna do? You're gonna turn scammer. Because you're too bright. And you know, have nothing to do. You have too much idle time. So they need to form a better structure. The Prime Minister dragging feet. The opposition, there's no opposition. Him dragging feet. Damien Crawford should be the opposition leader. He actually talk and have opinion. You understand? So Jamaica needs fixing. And the people them down in Jamaica have this thing more, oh, the government is too hard, When you were growing up, you had a better life expectancy than now. Better life expectancy than now. Because you can walk down the road with just your stupid Samsung phone. A stupid iPhone, you lose your life. You understand? So these things is unbelievable. A joke. The government them a drag them feet on crime. Them praise Horace Chang the other day. Oh, he's doing a great job in this unbelievable. He's not doing a great job. He's not doing a great job. But pretty much he's doing a ridiculous job.
So quick and sharp, my family, before me take another call. What would you suggest could be a good solution to Wagwan? Quick and short.
Quick and fast. Them take a minimum of 10 years. Every bullet in the gun, you get an extra year for that. If you have one select up in the head, you get a 3 years on top of that. You understand? So those things, and when you go to prison, them put in a chain gang, but be roadside, clean the drain them, and help do the road work, and go plant some food to as well to help feed themselves in a prison.
All right, my
So
brother.
the government only has to light and current.
All right, family.
Your show and big up yourself and keep up the work. You and Sir Pierre, our Jamaica them fine.
Thanks for that, family. Bless up.
Yeah, man, you're Sir Pierre, Jamaica finest, but the media not recognize you know. The media not recognize you know yet.
Well, I mean, once you recognize with that's what's important in a family. I wanna we do it fine.
You and Sir P are Jamaica finest. My view are come on, but you talk some foolishness sometimes I don't condone. You see me? And next time we talk again, yeah?
All right, my brother. Let's say a word. Bless up. All right, Carla, turn down the stream for me. Wagwan.
Wagwan, unstoppable.
Everything good in the talk to it. We are gonna keep it short, though, family, because we have to run. See? Talk to it.
All right. Here, what my thing, unstoppable. You see that problem with the Jamaica? It's more bigger than what you think and what you know. Me hear your reason, but your reasoning is like your ideas them and you think them it based from just one set of thing there. Your knowledge base na kind of when it comes to the garrison.
Right. All right. Talk to it. Tell me about it.
But yeah, I'm gonna keep it short still.
Yeah.
So somebody else can get it talk. You see the problem with Jamaica, the biggest problem with Jamaica is corruption. Zane? And without fixing corruption, you're not gonna go nowhere. Because as you say, you see if somebody comment and me agree with them, I say. You see, if Andrew come with a strategy like this, we're gonna find so the police them gonna get rich. Because all them are gonna do, the bad man are gonna spear them off, Zane, and the problem are gonna just go back to normal. So we need to get rid of corruption. Corruption in the politics, corruption in the forces, Zane, and then we can get rid of the problem. But as long as you don't get rid of corruption, you're not going nowhere.
All right. You're right. May I agree with you that corruption needs to be addressed, Zane? Corruption needs to be addressed. But let me ask you a question now, my family. The youth out the road. The youth out the road we have the gun in their man. We would have walked, go down a market and rob a woman like the previous caller say for $3 out her bag. See? Would you blame the politician? Would you blame the police for a youth will do that? But that's why you give me an easy answer, yes or no. Would you blame the politician and the police for a youth will have the gun in him and what go down a coronation market, see a little woman with her bag, rob her for her bag and shoot her and kill her? Who would you blame for that? Just give me a short answer, family.
I blame everybody. The whole dynamics of the thing. You can't just look on it one way.
What do you mean you would blame everybody?
Would I blame the youth? Would I blame the police? And would I blame the politician?
Why?
Would I blame the youth because I made that choice there. Would I blame the police because the police system is too corrupt? You understand? It's like you have a family.
No, man, you left for one man. You have to address the police. Yes, remember, you say you blame three, no? You blame the police, you blame the youth.
I blame the politician too.
Why?
The corruption.
All right.
Huh?
All right.
Yeah. it a come like you have a family. Then we can try if we reason it in a simple terms. You have a family. Then you have the mother, you have the father, then and you have the children. The father would be like the politician. The mother would be like the police, and you have the children where are the gunman. The mother I try police the children. However, the politician, which is the father, I stop that. He might prevent that, because that's going to Jamaica, you know. So I mean, in the system, and me can tell you. A whole heap of time police, whole youth with gun. Then, and they just want to make one call. They just want to make one call. Or if somebody see them, see the action, and just make one call. And right away, the police get a call, them have let him go. Now ask them, me there and see it.
All right.
So
Me understand what you said this a while ago, family. 100%. Me know why you feel like me not understand. See it? I understand what you say. But here where me I say no. See it?
Okay.
All right. In the beginning you say me I talk based on a one-sided experience. Basically is what you're saying at the beginning. See it? All right.
Yeah.
Me I talk based on a logical experience. Let me put it that way there. Now,
Okay.
one thing what you say in your statement a while ago, and this is me looking at the camera. This is what I have been saying from the start. It boils down to choice, my brother.
So when I have no choice, I'm talking with me. I tell you.
My brother, you why me say it boil down to choice. When me ask you a while ago, who would you blame if a youth pick up a gun and go rob a old lady of her handbag and shoot her and kill her? You say you would have blame all three. You say you would have blame the youth who choose figure do it, was your exact words. And you say you would have blame the police and immediately when you say choose, me start to smile. Because, my brother, the youth made the choice. Your words me I use back on you in a family. See, this is not a debate, it's a conversation, my brother. But what I'm saying is, your own words were you would have blamed the youth who made the choice to go rob the woman with the gun. You see, at the end of the day, we can blame poverty as much as we want. At the end of the day, we can blame hungry as much as we want. But at the end of the day, my family, it boils down to you making the decision to say, yeah, here, me hungry, me go get a gun and me go rob somebody. Or you know what, me hungry, me nah go pick up that gun there and go rob nobody. Me I go do something else. Because family, here we go. I see somebody else in the comment section earlier say unstoppable. Not everybody as intelligent as you will come from the garrison for make the right choice. It not boil down to only intelligence, my brother. It boil down to knowing what is right from what is wrong. See?
But unstoppable, some of them don't know the right from the wrong. That's
But,
the thing.
but brother, whose fault is that? Explain to me whose fault is that, family?
Whose fault is that?
Yeah, whose fault is that?
The entire system.
The system.
Remember saying, are you not choose which party want born, you know? And you not choose say you never want have a father.
Me glad you touched that point there too. Me glad you put it that way there, yeah?
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So you have a lot of people, they are limited by poverty. And as me tell us still, the dynamics is very big. You understand? So you can't just look on one thing and just have your vision down that tunnel alone. You have to look on it, the dynamics, it is very broad. And I want to the youth them in the ghetto. When they want certain opportunities, when they want food, when they want shelter, there is nobody will provide it for them except the Dan. You understand? So when the youth them, because in Jamaica, you know, why so much of the youth them gravitate to the violence and the gun and the thing, you know, it's because it will work for them. You understand? It will work for them, and the corrupt system, which involves the police and the politician, will work with them. So even though you hear the Prime Minister come and him attack, you know, him know what illegal things we are going on, you know. But him only come and talk that way, yeah, to make the public thing their way, you know. You have to understand the whole dynamics side, you know, and stuff. It's very, very fast, you know. Yeah, man. So you can't just look on it one way.
All right. Me I go point out what the Prime Minister say again, my family. See, and as me say, more everybody where they understand that this conversation is not about personal feelings for the Prime Minister. Because, my brother, a lot of people here only reacting based on how they feel personally about the PM. Seeing? But that is not what this conversation is about. The conversation is about the state of crime in Jamaica and what should be done and what the Prime Minister said. Right? That is what the conversation is about. Put no personal feelings to the Prime Minister to the side. Whether you like him or you not like him. Put that to the side. See? No, my general. The PM said that we need to get to the source of the problem. See? Now, I do understand the source of the problem can be the head of the stream, you know. See? I do understand the source of the problem can be the head of the stream, and by the head of the stream, me talk about the same politician themselves. So me agree with you 100% when you said that too. See? But if the police catch unstoppable with an illegal gun, see? And them say, all right then, if you save yourself, you need to give away your source to this gun. And I say, Ewa. And I say, Ewa, I Dewey and Randolph give me that gun here, you know. See? And then pick up Dewey and Randolph, right? And say, Dewey and Randolph, Ewa go on. Me go give you the opportunity to save yourself. You need to give me the source where you get that gun here from. See? Now Dewey and Randolph is the inspector of police. See? And me turn over Dwayne Randolph, you know. Dwayne Randolph now is the inspector of police. And them say, all right, then you need to give me the source of the gun, Dwayne Randolph. Dwayne Randolph now turn over Kevin Small. Big up to Kevin Small, like chat. See? Dwayne Randolph now turn over Kevin Small. Now Kevin Small is a top politician in the system. You don't feel that is one way how it can work?
It all right, on paper it can work and stuff. But when I tell you saying that the real world in the streets, it not gonna work. Because it not gonna reach so far. You see, as long as you have your money and give the police, it not gonna say that's why I tell you say it only gonna make the police them.
But my family, that is where somebody definitely have to be in place who is not just going to talk but actually take action. See? That is where somebody has to be in place who is not only going to talk but take action. Because my family, if the Prime Minister, no, like I said, put aside personal feelings. If the Prime Minister now only say this and him serious about it, and it means that, yo, something has to be done, and him put on him foot, I feel like changes can be made, you know.
It can be made, but all I'm saying unstoppable.
Yeah.
If you have the happy, if you not get rid of the corruption, you can't get rid of nothing else. Because at the same corrupted police where I hide them, we know them, the police know all of the gunmen and ask anybody who know the streets. Our police will be honest to you.
Me know that. Me know that. Me know that personally.
The police know them good. So if them, that's why you find in Jamaica. You see, anytime you see them want to get rid of certain criminal elements, you do them thing, them get rid of them. Me not ask so if the politician will pull his strings, you right to you just say, yo, you see that gang there? That gang there have to go. Me not ask you.
My family, as me say, me know that personally. Me know that for sure. Me know that for a fact, 100%.
That's why I tell you say you can't just look for all them wanna come on TV and talk.
But see, that is why I say it's still you have to have somebody who is serious about getting to the source of this thing and not only talking. You know what I say? Big up yourself, my family. Me take another call. Zine, thanks to join the conversation. Zine?
Yeah, man. Bless you.
Yeah, my family. All right, Carla, you're live in a Tataway.
Yeah, unstoppable.
What go on, big brother?
Big up yourself, man. Hear this now. I come from a garrison community. Live in a garrison community.
Yeah.
But presently, your callers, a lot of them live I don't know which garrison community they live in or come from. I mean, no, it is not universal, the behavior among human.
Right.
You understand? People have different customs and norms.
Right.
You get me? But as me say, some people make comment and say, unstoppable, I know every youth in the community, in the garrison, is as intelligent as you are. I agree with that. But your response was it come down to knowing wrong and right.
Right.
If you don't know it, who for fault?
Right.
Because right now, you see, I don't like tell people who are listening, just check when you make your excuses and tell me what kind of value it have. Yeah, your excuses why you don't want to take personal responsibility.
my brother, no say another word. Me love how you put that a while ago. What you say? Personal responsibility. Thank you, my brother. Thank you.
Tell me the value of it. Tell me the
all
value
right.
of it. Because look here, your general, your dog, your G, when him dead, look who on him, when you go on him funeral, look on him, who on him left at the cemetery. Over responsibility.
Yo.
Just look on it. Just look on it. So you must, them say a wise man learn off of other people's mistake. Yeah. Just when it comes to life and death, you try learn off another person's mistake. Yeah. Me agree with the proposal that is being made, although I have it as being hypocritical, because I say it is never over until the fat lady sing. That have to happen for me applaud it. I'm not applauding anything. Yeah, because look here. Right now, you see this.
Well, before you continue, my family, you see it have to happen for we applaud it. We all know it not gonna happen, you know. It will not happen. It will not happen. See, and continue.
Because look here now. We know that crime is a business. If crime are, I'm gonna put a scenario together for the people to think of, because a lot of us are not able to think. You see, think logically. People are not able to think. So, you know, some little trivial things can come across and then gravitate to it. All right, look at this scenario now. The police must be paid. The lawyer, the judge, and the what you call them, the prison warders or the prison system. Who will pay them when crime done? I don't know if people can think further when we leave it at that. You understand? So we understand why crime is being allowed, because I'm gonna tell you something. A lot of these things are even distraction tactics, you know. Yeah. You know, you pay attention to two man a murder man over there, and people are robbed, the money gone. If you realize the money always missing. And so it's a lot of different dimension to this whole thing. You get me? And I am going to say this to the youths. May I ask them for take? I'm giving them advice that I take for myself. Why don't us then think along these lines? Let us give crime a break and make the police them go chop people yard, make them go look the female one them go look domestic work, make the judge them go look on different trade. We can't do that. We can't do that. I have been doing that for all of my life, trying to let these people find different work, but these youth want to give them work to do. Yeah, so it all come down to personal choice. That's all it is. Yeah, and it no matter what kind of explanation we are going to want put forward.
It no matter which community you're born, which community you raise up, none of that no matter.
Which family you come from.
None of that no matter.
Yeah, personal choice. That is where it comes down to.
My family, you mentioned say you come from a garrison community. You don't have to call the name, but in the garrison community where you come from, Zane, you could have pick up gun though.
gun grow like grass in my community.
All right. You see man with gun, though?
All the while.
All right.
All the while.
If a man come to you and say, yo, you hear me more, you lock that gun here for me tonight. You do it?
No. It has happened before.
And what go on?
Over and over.
And what go on?
No, I make the personal choice not to do that.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
Just
you.
simply. Yeah, me tell you, said I'll come down to personal choice.
All right.
I'm gonna tell you something. It's not that a lot of trial and crosses and temptation not come my way when me could have got this up. Yeah. I could have gone in that direction too. Because circumstances have pushed me over there, but I made a personal choice not to go there. You understand? So it all come down to personal choice. Some people make the choice that I make and them still lose them life or lose them life. Yeah, that's why I'm saying I in the comment section I was saying earlier when I was listening to the program, say what I think is a logical step. This set systematic thing of preventing law-abiding citizens from holding firearms, it must come to an end because the state can't protect it. They admit that they can't. Them say the police can't. You can't blame the police, you know, because the police can't. They're everywhere. Okay, so that's the reason. Once there's a law-abiding citizen, come and tell you something. We understand people who want gun because it's a personal choice. Whether the law say it or not, no matter what they want, if an immediate death penalty when they catch you, once you make the personal choice to pick up a gun, you go do it.
All right.
So
Let me ask you a question, my family. Universal Illumination, big up yourself. Universal Illumination made a comment a while ago. More have to tell you, I have my personal feelings on the comment here. More you give me your personal feelings. The comment says, the first step to fight crime is mentality. How you feel about that comment there?
Most definitely.
Big up yourself, Universal Illumination. Big up yourself. You see, because I agree with that comment. I agree with that comment 100%. Seeing? 100% I agree with that comment. And it no matter which community you come from, it no matter how bad your community is, it no matter how much criminals in your community, as long as your mentality in the right place, you can make a difference.
Never running a come on here some other people.
Yeah, my family, big up yourself.
Let me leave you with this.
Yeah.
All right. I am a member of the entertainment fraternity. I say I never do anything for damage the youths. Mentality yet. Let me tell you something. When we talk about the influence where music have, a lot of people try downplay it. You see when Bob Marley, when Garnet Silk was popular, and Capleton him a bonfire, and Garnet Silk in all in glory, a pure Rasta come to Jamaica. Notice when certain artists popular now, you know, say a pure gunshot. Just notice that. All right, now I'll show you something. This is the last point now. The Bible, which is the most influential book on earth, me tell anybody say that, and them can, and no matter if them deny it or try refute it, them can't prove otherwise. Tell you say, Satan or Lucifer, who fell and become Satan, was leader of, was the archangel. You know who the archangel is? Is a person who can control the musical section of Zion. The book said Jah have to cast him out or cast it out in order to save some of the angel. You see when music hit you, most of them youth just listen, just take 99% of the youth them phone and listen what them I listen to. You become what you feed your mind. I'm left you. I'm out.
All right, my brother. Big up yourself, Zane. All right. Carla, you're live in a Tataway.
Bless up, my general.
Blessings, family. Turn on the streaming at the background, yeah?
Yeah, man.
Mm.
All right. Me a the see Umbre use the universal illumination channel. You see me?
All right, my family, what going?
All right, bless up. What I'm saying concerning crime, I too was brought up in a garrison community, very toxic,
Mm-hmm.
right? Even me, at one point, get abused by police, and at the time that I grew up, like even hate them and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Until, as the gentleman was saying earlier, I made the personal choice for looking into myself, because if I judge the police universally, then that is going to be a problem. We have to understand sometimes come out of our mouth is like a fungus and it's contagious. And if you check out Jamaican people's mentality, they gravitate to negativity faster than anything else. You understand? Now, we love to point fingers and don't like pointing our thumbs because our thumbs point back at us, but the finger point to another person. It is easy to say dancehall and mash up Jamaica. Now, a dancehall artist can say, but brother, how you fi say me and mash up Jamaica with my music and all I'm writing is what I'm seeing.
Is what we know,
right?
yeah.
So the artist can then turn back the blame to society. They must say, because we are see, we are right where we are see, so why blaming us, right? Why blaming music and you're not blaming the movie industry where you're not only hearing, where you also see graphics, right? So, to battle crime, to threaten criminal, let me tell you something about criminal and wrongdoer, I grew around them. The higher the stakes are, is the more drive you give them for want to commit crime. So, you see, if you say, yo, we are going to kill a youth if you find him with a gun, is the more drive him get for have a gun, can want to prove to him peers that, oh, me can elude the police, that me can get where, me can this, me can that. You understand? And the consequence of crime will only face poor people, sufferer. The quick for we get up and say, yes, ring off their head. But when you look and see a little brother, you ring off, you say something different. The first thing now, we say mentality, build a strong mind before we can take a side on crime. Build a mind and say, all right, I have to eliminate impartiality from myself. So whatever the consequence, if I'm a pitting for face it, I will stand by the law. If I'm a mother for face it, I will stand by the law. If I'm a uncle for face it, I will. Stop blame hungry. Hungry now make you take up gun. You take you up because you want to take you up. No hungry people then take you up then go beg. You understand? You thief because you want to thief. You don't have to thief. You understand?
Right.
You can't go beg. Me even go say work because I come like work a bad word to a lot of Jamaican youths. Alright? Go beg then. You don't have to thief. You understand? We choose to do these things. Every man have impulses, every man have different, what would I say? In a church, you would I say different trials or this and that. You're there around so man. So you tell me, say, community can make you contagious if you are working in a place. And I be a homo in there. So automatically you turn homo. No. If you're heterosexual, you're not going to turn homo.
Choice.
You understand?
Choice.
Yeah, man. You go stand out. The government have a choice as to what they try to implement in the law. Right? And we have a choice as to whether we abide by them or not. But we have to first learn this. Put out what the country need to know. Put out to the people their rights. Put out to the people the law. Put out to the people the consequences. Many youth out there, they don't know the consequences and not know what they are doing. Right now, if you go to a lot of youth, they don't even know them rights. You know? That's why I see some of them when police are holding them behave one kind of way because they think that are them rights and none of them rights. The rights is to remain silent. You understand? But you think your right is to dirty police boy, where you try? Yeah, dirty police boy, them can kill a bridging and then not come out tight. You understand? Because we see the system. You know, make no sense. You know, make no sense. You go try. Fight the system. And we, if you whole country, if you people them, I say so much and it not change. Where one man like you can rail up against the police and get changed. The only thing that go change is the fact that your mortality go come early. Because them go kill you. You understand? Yeah. Me grow toxic, Virgin. And it's very difficult to live and work in a Jamaica as a law-abiding citizen. But the thing is, if we stop pre the difficulty and pre the fact that it is not impossible, it is possible to be a law-abiding citizen. It is possible to be a good neighbor. You understand? We have to go back into the old way of parenting. See where crime starts. You want to stop crime? You see some old foul. I use myself as an old foul. I'm 25. It's really done already to certain way. Call me, say me a thief or a criminal. No matter what I come in and top thief. Start initiating from the young youth, then from the young ones. You understand? Our next thing, when police, I tell you something, tell him wrong yourself. Police go in and go murder gunman. He's a real gunman and a real murderer. No lie, right? You kill him. But him have a little youth. He have 2 pitney when he dead left. You kill him when you know what happened, when you go on about the business. If you murder the father, I feel like them pitney they need to be taken up in hand because watch your son, them left in the garrison, a man go say, yo, a police boy kill that day, you know. And that can't go say, no, you come up in and you come up in and you go shell some police boy, you know. And very, when police take actions like this, there also need action also in the reverse. Because when you kill them father, them 10 days they not pray say daddy around the world, all them a pray say you murder them daddy. Just like how government a pray say them daddy go kill people saying fi dead. So I saw the pitney a pray now you kill me daddy, so you fi dead. So when you murder a man like that and him having little ones them left, me feel like the government must have system in place where taking them youth there, bring them through counseling, straighten their mentality, make them know say your father was doing this and that's why him reap when him reap. And in order for you to escape the very same fate your father suffer, you have to take a different path. You understand? But we kill the daddy and left them in the same poison. As the man say, the whole thing. People are sick. Sickness now curious, pharmacy now on a job. Crime have to go and police now on a job. Prison have to make, warden now on a job.
You generally, let the show you long enough. How long do you listen to me?
Just a few.
Alright, because me don't ask you a question, but you see, you say you just start listening. Because the very first comment from that brother, Kevin Small, see it? The very first comment Kevin Small made in the comment section, me say, Kevin Small, big up yourself, me I talk to you specifically. I don't know if you're the day when me say that. Kevin Small just come up, make a comment a while ago and say, unstoppably only, big up who agree with you. Well, I mean, I tell you, like, big up yourself, yeah, Kevin Small. Nonetheless, my family, big up yourself, my family. You make some valid points. See? Bless up. See? Yeah, we're going to wrap up. See? Blessings.
Yeah, man. That's your word.
All right, family. Yo, Jaja, see I do. Yo, Kevin Small said, unstoppably only, big up who agree with you. When the very first comment me read from you, me say, Kevin Small, big up yourself. Me I got to acknowledge what you said. Anyway, unstoppable family. It was a good reasoning, nonetheless, you know. But it as me say still, this conversation is not a conversation to bash the PM. It's not a conversation to go against the PM. It's not a conversation we're having based on your feelings, whether you like or dislike the PM. It's a conversation about crime in Jamaica, right? If this could have been implemented, right, where the death penalty could be implemented when a person is caught with an illegal gun. I have to put emphasis on the illegal, right? If that could have been implemented, would it have made a difference? The possibility that it would have made a difference, it's there, because a lot more youths would have think twice before them act. A lot more youths would have draw the brakes before them do certain things, because if them know, say if them get caught with it, them are go dead, them not go and walk with it, in my opinion, right? Now, I saw where somebody else earlier said, well, unstoppable, when them implement that, because a man get caught with a gun, he may get the death sentence. What happened to the man where I go just start killing or committing crime with other weapons? But if we keep on looking at it that way, how will there be a change? It obviously has to start somewhere, right? It obviously has to start somewhere. We can't just look on it and say, well, if this now go happen, or if this happen, something else are gonna happen. So it don't make no sense do nothing. No. You can't look on it that way there. Because that's like trying to say, no do nothing if the method then no work. So nobody try nothing at all. You can't look on it that way there. Try something, and if that fail, try something again. And to the people them will love cry out and talk about say, them are advocates for this and advocates for that. Who is advocating for the family of the innocent people where get gunned down? Who is advocating for them? Who is advocating for the little grandmother where them kick off her door and go in pan her and shoot her up? Who is advocating for her? Who is advocating for the innocent little youth where a walk a go school or a walk a go shop and gunman a shoot off of one another and straight shot catch him? Who is advocating for him? That is what we need to start looking at. Yes, crime and violence is the major focus. And crime is not committed only by guns. You're right. But there are a lot of guns in Jamaica, and gun crime, gun violence is a serious thing in Jamaica. So we have to start somewhere. Far too often we make excuses as to why something can't be done. Come on, people. DNA News, big up yourself. DNA News say, how do you know they are innocent? So DNA News, if you're listening to me, big up yourself, big up yourself, big up yourself. See it? We have to start looking at a way to fix it instead of trying to say it nah go work. And this nah go work and that nah go work. And it boils down to what I keep saying. You see, everybody can hold what they want to hold, but I am always going to say it boils down to your personal choice in the end. If you decide you're going to pick up a gun, you're not pick up a gun only if you go take a picture. And you're not go hunt animal. If you're there Jamaica and you walk in the streets with a gun on your waist and an animal you're out there hunt. You walk with a gun because you intend to do something with it. And even if you not intend to use it, when you have it illegally, when you know you're not supposed to have it, because you know it's against the law, you should be paying the price for it. And that is my personal stance on it. See? Thank you, Merville. Other weapons will get dealt with as well, but you have to start somewhere. If they can get if you can get for control gun violence, and them see say, ewa, this method is working for gun violence, ewa, make we just put this method into action to curb the other instances of crime as well. But let's not say, well, this now work. If them fix this, what happened to the other? No. And I saw a lot of people throwing in the comment section earlier, and I chose to ignore it because when I try to distract the conversation, a lot of people was throwing in talking about, well, what you're talking about death penalty for gun, what happened to the rapists and the child molesters and this. That is a whole different conversation. Is it a crime? Is it wrong? Should there be penalties? Of course. But that is a whole different conversation. We need to focus on what we are talking about. That is why I ignored those comments where some people did that throw in. Because that is what a lot of people do. They try to distract you from the topic at hand and shift focus. It doesn't boil down to you being intelligent to know that if you have a gun and it's illegal, you can either end up go prison feet, you can either end up 6 feet. See it? It not take intelligence for that. All it takes is for you to know what is wrong from what is right. That is all it takes for you to know what is wrong from what is right. And I think everybody in your very first years of learning for talk and growing up, in the very first years you should have learned wrong from right. In your very first couple of years, you should have learned wrong from right. So when you say, Anna, everybody know wrong from right, that no make no sense, that's to me. Everybody knows wrong from right. Especially when it comes to having an illegal gun. If you don't know wrong from right, why hide it? If you don't know, say it wrong. When you have an illegal gun in your possession, why hide it? Why do you get nervous when you see a police patroller pass when you know you have an illegal gun? Because you know it wrong. Why do you run when you see the police come when you know you have something you're not supposed to have? Because you know it wrong. So how can you then fix your mouth to say, I know everybody know wrong from right? See? At the end of the day, it boils down to you making a decision. So do I agree with what the PM say? Yes, my personal opinion. Do I wish it could happen? Yes, my personal opinion. Do I think it's going to happen? No, my personal opinion. See it? But that's what this conversation is about. We're just having a conversation about what the PM said. His, personal stance on it. And as he said, if it was up to him, anyone caught with an illegal firearm would get the death penalty. Now, some people may want to look at it and say, but unstoppable. What about the youth where just pick up a gun for the very first time and him never know what him a do? Are they going to get caught up in it? Of course they're going to get caught up in it. Of course they are going to get caught up in it. But if the death penalty is implemented for people who is caught with an illegal firearm, right? That would have to be widely publicized. That would have to be information given to everybody on a daily basis. Every child growing up should know that, hey, if you're caught with a gun, you're paying with your life. See it? So, when you make the decision, say, yeah, what? Whether it's the first or second or third time you pick it up, you knew what the end result would be if you get caught with it. And before I wrap up, I'm going to say this too. If this gets implemented, it should never be a case where if the rich man have an illegal gun in his possession, him get to buy him way out. No. What goes for one goes for all. What good for the goose, good for the gander is how I look at it. So if the PM are going to say, yo, anybody, I mean like how him put it, anyone, meaning he never say poor people only, and he never say rich people, even though, I mean nobody say that. But it should go for everybody. See? It should go for everybody. Crazy Future, big up yourself. Crazy Future said, my brother, everybody fi have a gun for protect with life. If a man want to have him gun, yeah. I'm not against a man wanting to have him gun. But go through it the proper channels. See? As long as you qualify to get a gun, go right ahead and get your gun. If you feel like you need a gun to protect yourself, go right ahead and get your gun. See? Sean says executing a person who is caught with a gun is too extreme. Prison, yes. Sean, I don't know if you was here all along, but Sean, we touched upon that already. We touched upon that in a Sean. Isn't that what is happening right now? And does it change anything? Perfect example. I know of people that went to prison for gun crime, do them time, come out, pick up gun again, get caught, go back to prison, do them time, come out, get caught, and gone back to prison again. A 3-time offender for the same thing. Gun, gun, gun. All 3 times the person end up in a prison for gun. So what would you say that did? And yeah, me know some people are going to say, well, prison supposed to reform you. That's what prison reform is about. And it's supposed to, you know, help you before them put you back in society and all of that and all of that. But what happened to the man whose mentality is just that broken, where him just feel like say, yo, if he kill people of him life? What happened to him? When no matter what kind of reform program him go through, him just decide say, yo, killing people a him life, and a that him want to do. What happened? What on off is about him? What on off is about the man where just decide say, yo, killing people a him life? You see, we have to think about that too. Marlon, big up yourself. Marlon says, unstoppable, so don't you think that would start a new generation of crime and war? Marlon, if we keep on saying, if that will start something else, if it's not going to work, why do it? If, we will never know. Marlon, I feel the best way if we do it is we try it and see if it works. And if it works, we go on with it. And if it fails, we try something else. But let's not try nothing. See it? That is how me see it, Marlon. Just my opinion. Family, big up on yourself. Thanks for joining me today. Now, before I leave, I want to say, if you are here and you have not subscribed to this channel yet, hit the subscribe button, because you don't know. This is the platform where you need to subscribe to, so when we're having conversations like these, you get notified. And if you're on Facebook watching, make sure you hit the follow button. And also, if you have not signed up to become officials on either Facebook or YouTube, please sign up and get your badge. Yeah, man, YouTube crew only can get to no badge right here on this channel. All you have to do is just go on the homepage of the channel and hit the join button and sign up to become an official and get your badge on your name. All right, you see like how Dwayne Randolph has his badge on his name right here in the comment section. Sign up and get your badge like that over here on this channel. And Facebook, you don't know, you just click the icon where it says become a subscriber and sign up and get your badge. All right. Tonight I will be having a very interesting topic on my other channel, Unstoppable Live. All right, so those of you here right now on YouTube that is not following my live talk show channel, you need to go over right now and subscribe. Dwayne, please, my brother, if you can just drop the link to Unstoppable Live in the comment section for my family, I would appreciate that, my family, so that the viewers here can click that link and go on over to subscribe so that they don't miss tonight's topic. I'm going to have a very, very interesting topic tonight, right, on Unstoppable Live. For those of you who is not familiar with Unstoppable Live is the channel where we have real life discussions, right, where people share situations that they are going through or that they have been through in their life. All right, so Dwayne, please, anybody who's familiar with Unstoppable Live, please get the link for that for me and drop it in the comment section. Now, Facebook couldn't have to worry because you know, so I'll be streaming to Facebook as well tonight. All right, it's a very interesting topic and you don't want to miss it tonight. All right, so I'm just waiting on somebody to drop the link in the comment section for me so that the people them can click and go over and subscribe to Unstoppable Live so that they will be there tonight for this topic. Yeah, man, Nigel, big up yourself. And Kevin, yeah, man, bless up yourself, Kevin. Yes, I say. Oh, Kevin said I was calling. Yeah, call after me say the phone line closed, man. Kevin. Kevin, look how long you're on the show, man. And when me wrap up, you choose for one call in. Sure. Kevin, you have a problem, in a brother. All right. Carolyn says, what's the topic? Carolyn, just tune in 9 o'clock tonight if you depart the topic, but you see it? Yeah. All right. So, and as me say, Facebook crew, may I ask you nicely again, please, I need to get to 100 official sign-ups over there on Facebook before December. So please, if you don't sign up yet, please sign up and get your badge over there on Facebook. I would totally appreciate it. All right. Nikki, you need to sign up and get your badge, Nikki. And Miss Sugar Sweet, you need to sign up and get your badge. Do you know, you take so long for drop the link, man? Or Natalia, anybody, just drop the link in the comment section for me. You know? All right, Marcia, big up yourself. Thank you so much for tuning in. All right? I do appreciate that. Natalia, Dwayne, anybody, drop the link and make the people click it. When will we hear from the UIC? Boy, I don't know still, you know. I don't know. Now, for those of you who keep asking, because even someone earlier messaged me and said, Unstoppable, when will you be having an interview with the UIC again? For those of you who don't know, the UIC has their own YouTube channel where Mr. Patterson goes live on a regular, right? So if you have not started following the UIC's page, you need to follow the UIC, right? Just type in UIC TV, I think, and you'll find their YouTube channel, or you can go up on Facebook and you will find them on Facebook as well. All right? Do you not know how to do it? All right. Natalia or somebody, anybody, just go get, you know what, I'm going to do it myself. Because I don't know how I do it a deal with. Do you not talk about? All right. I'm going to use the phone and do it. Do you have a problem with the people? Same try copy it, but it not work. All right. Unstoppable Live. Let me get it myself and do it. And just drop it in the link. Yeah, man. So people only can just go over and follow the UIC's page. You understand? So it's not all the time you're going to see. Because you have to remember, what I want everybody to remember is that Unstoppable TV is not political. And a lot of people fail to understand that. Unstoppable TV is not political. Yes, I cover these topics, but my page, my channel is not political. I am not rocking with any party. I'm not rocking with PMP, JLP, UIC, no political party. I'm not aligned with any political party. Yes, I have conversations with these people. I interview these people, but that's as far as it goes. All right. Now, my personal support for whichever party or whoever party, I leave that out. of any conversation. All right. So people, there is the link in the comment section on YouTube. Just click it. Click the link for Unstoppable Live and go over and subscribe so that you don't miss tonight's conversation. All right. On the live talk show channel. That is my talk show where we go live Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. All right. So just click that link and make sure that you subscribe and turn on all notifications. So tonight you don't miss the show. All right, Miss Sugar Sweet, big up yourself. Thank you so much for signing up and getting your badge. All right, people, wanna see that? Wanna see Miss Sugar Sweet sign up and get her badge on YouTube? That's how it's done. All right, so you can get your badge just like Miss Sugar Sweet did a while ago and get her badge. Look on her name. You see it says VIP. Yes. So if you like the platform, if you really love the platform and you appreciate the platform, it's simple. Just sign up and get your badge. Just like how Miss Sugar Sweet just did it a while ago and get her badge. It is appreciated, Miss Sugar Sweet. Big up yourself. All right, so people, once you click that link right there, it will take you to my live talk show. All right, which will be on tonight at 9. So don't miss it. All right, Cindy says I'll be checking out the merch. Big up yourself, Cindy. Much appreciated. Unstoppable family, I'll see you all tonight on the show. Bless up. And to anybody who is just here clicking on for the first time, thank you so much. And I'll see you all tonight on the program. Seeing, if you haven't subscribed yet, please make sure hit the subscribe button. That is very important. And make sure to turn on all notification. All right? It's appreciated. Family, big up on yourself. I'm out.
Right now, you know we unstoppable. Unstoppable.